I'm actually specifically trying to keep it with the ads.
Right.
Okay.
I just wish they'd be a bit more convenient with the way they do them. But the reason for that is because I feel living in Japan and getting served Japanese ads, you actually learn a lot about the culture and also language through advertising.
Right.
If you think about it, when we were kids, if I say to you, you should understand this. Have you ever bought or rented a video that wasn't quite right? That's Aussie, obviously.
Yeah.
But just through the advertising, so much of our culture gets developed,
Yeah, for
especially for youth. So therefore, I kind of want to keep getting the YouTube ads.
Yeah.
Because
But
you
I
learn
feel
so much about Japan.
I feel like there are more ads than ever now, and it's so rare that we have one that is within the cultural zeitgeist anymore.
Really?
When was the last ad that you feel like in recent memory that really took the?
There's one, oh goodness. I'm
Okay,
getting one
okay.
at the moment for in Japan. I won't say the name of the company, but it's for a recruiting service, right?
Right.
I
Oh
guess
my
a lot
fucking God.
of ads for recruiters. You get them too?
Oh my God, the fucking L step one, bro. I hear
I
that.
know the L step.
Edu,
'cause-
fucking in the taxi, bro.
Yeah, the taxi.
Yeah, it's the taxi
It's the
ads.
taxi
Oh,
ad.
the taxi ads.
Yeah,
the taxis
yeah.
have their own unique ads in
Well,
Japan.
yeah. So what I realized is that the Japan taxi ads, because I guess the clientele who get taxi ads are, I guess, people who want recruiting or golf clubs or gifts for women specifically. They're like, do you have woman and want gift for her? Here is hairdryer.
Really?
I do have woman.
I get the ads in the taxis where it's all it's either the recruitment companies or
Always
it's like
how is there so many recruitment
yeah,
companies?
or it's like some kind of
How is there so many?
or it's like a system management company
Yes,
or
yes,
something.
yes.
You know? That fucking Sky Kabushiki guy.
Oh my God, that one!
That one.
It's always the guy that goes like,
Yeah, it's fucking what's his name? Fujiwara Tatsuya.
Yeah.
fucking hell, bro. It's always guys just doing that, posing.
I find it really funny.
And they're like slowly running.
I find it really funny, especially with the Sky Kabushiki guy ads, because it's Fujiwara Tatsuya who's in all of those ads.
Yes.
He played Kaiji.
So he played Light and Death Note.
He was
as well.
Light in Death Note, and he was also
Yeah.
Kaiji in the live action. I'm like,
Yeah.
that's really ironic that you of all people would be in
But
these
no, I
ads.
turn it off
You need
immediately.
Yeah,
I turn it off
Yeah.
immediately on the cab now. I'm glad.
yeah, it's so annoying now.
There's one that I'm getting on YouTube for another recruitment service.
Yeah.
And the scene is there's an office and there's some Uchi-san who's getting a promotion. And the boss is like, XYZ gets promoted. Everyone starts punch. And this guy's like, and then these two young kids. And one of them looks at the other one and goes, didn't you make his presentation? And then this Uchi-san looks at the camera and goes, Usu. Can we all do that at the camera, please? This one's the wide, yeah? That's the one. Can we all go, Usu? At the
Okay.
It's not a full thumbs up, it's a half thumbs up.
okay.
One of
All
those.
all right.
And it's squinty eyes and Usu. Okay?
Usu.
Ready?
All right.
3,
All right.
2, 1.
There you go.
Make a GIF. Make a GIF, dear viewers.
I mean, the ads are nonsensical.
Yeah, I mean, I think the problem now with ads is that everything is personalized to whatever your taste and your algorithm wants
But
to serve you.
Japan still loves a jingle. They
It does.
still
Oh,
love
yeah,
a
with
jingle.
everything.
Everything's got a fucking jingle.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I watch a lot of Japanese TV and I always end up seeing just the most weird things. I'm like, what the fuck is this? What is this advertising? I don't know.
Yeah,
and then
but
it'll be
I
like
also-
rice, and you're like, why was there an alien just slapping someone? I don't understand what that had to do with the rice.
But I feel as well, maybe it's because, I feel advertisements when we were younger are more memorable also because we were watching TV all the time.
Sure, we
Yeah.
had more shared experience.
Yeah, we have
Yeah,
more of a
there was-
shared
yeah.
experience.
Media
Now,
is so
you don't really
personalized.
have a shared experience with a YouTube ad anymore.
No,
Well, yeah,
it's
'cause,
it's within your bubble. It's when your algorithm, your circle.
Yeah.
Yeah,
hang out
because
with.
you'll be like, and I'll be like, oh, I watched a guy who reviews tools, and I'm like, I don't know why. I'm not gonna have tools. I just like watching him review them.
Do you actually watch a tool reviewer?
There's this great guy called Project Farm. He reviews these tools, and he does an extremely fun. People watch him who definitely don't use these tools either. He's just very fun.
Right.
He's very
okay.
enthusiastic. He'll do these own makeshift tests in his home. He'll buy all the tools. He'll buy every drill from every company. And he's like from Oklahoma probably or something. Look at this guy. Look at this. You tell me you don't want to watch this guy?
Show me. Project Farm. Here he is.
Like just play his. Can I just so you can understand the energy?
Without a jump starter because you never know when you're gonna need it. So the question is, which jump starter is the best? Well, let's find
Which
out.
jump starter is the best?
And he does these tests, dude.
All right,
And he
he's awesome.
reviews everything.
Actually,
like the
that's-
most shit that you didn't even hear of. And it's
That's-
great. Because if I ever want a fucking drill or a wrench, I know
where
that
to
he's
go.
done it.
Is this really great?
That's actually kind of
Brand
sick.
new jump starters
He's
for
just got a great
joy.
voice.
You're
too.
right.
Yeah,
It is
yeah.
stimulating. I don't think you want to put it on when you're trying to fall asleep.
It's almost like
But-
telemarketing.
When I
He's
go
got the telemarketer voice.
When I go to sleep, it's history or
History's good for sleep,
history
isn't
is
it?
great for sleeping.
History's so good for
Because
sleep.
all the narrators are like, in 1934, and this is what happened, and then this happened. But he wasn't very happy about it.
Do you have go-to content on YouTube where you just you know what, I just want some downtime? Do you just play whatever is on the first thing you see on the YouTube ad? Or?
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah.
I've been lately. I've been doing a particular podcast. I won't say the name. It's because it comes. A lot of it gets clipped and it's up on the YouTube. So
Right.
Once you've watched a couple of them, then you get served a
God.
lot.
Oh, yeah.
Don't
yeah.
you dare watch a podcast on YouTube. They will never let
That's
you
the
do that.
worst.
Yes.
Only
Don't you
mutants
dare.
do that.
Don't you dare watch it.
That's
Yeah,
the
if you
worst.
dare click on one clip, it's like, here you go.
So here's
It's
the
like you're-
entire channel.
Yes. Your entire algorithm will be taken over by this one podcast now.
Yeah, it's so fast now.
So
too.
what is the secret to TikTok? As since none of us use TikTok.
Just dance, gonna be okay. God
damn it.
Just dance.
The one
Let
thing I
record
can't
play.
do.
But what if we can't dance?
The key is you have to make sure things are in a good location, and you got to make sure people are gonna get to it, and it's instantly visually stimulating enough that they won't just do the thumb off to the next one.
Right.
So you
Right.
got to get them in the first instant.
Yeah.
And then again, within the next 2 seconds, you got to start doing something that's going to keep them there.
Yeah.
Right.
And so, for instance, if we shoot videos inside, they always do way worse than a video outside.
Really?
Because it's so
Right.
visually unstimulating. It's a white wall and a photocopier. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So unless what we're doing is bananas.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah.
a costume like this, which is all colorful and whatnot. It's very helpful for that kind of situation,
Yes.
right? It's the color by itself.
Yes.
Shout out to Marmalade who made this, by the way. She did a very good job. Interestingly, speaking of dancing, I'm sorry, this is a tangent. But Marmalade, who made our costumes, when you guys did the Maid Cafe in Australia a couple
Yeah,
years
yeah,
ago,
yeah.
she was at that. She was the person who taught you to dance that ski, 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 ski,
Oh
ski,
my
ski.
God.
Now she made this.
Oh shit! Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, at Marmalade_cos, I think. Anyway.
That's so awesome.
Yeah. So if you have something like this,
Yeah.
then that's
Yeah.
very helpful.
Right.
But you gotta.
Well, that's why. Is that where you run at the camera?
Yeah, well, this is running at the camera is a good way to get out of things. You ever notice that? Cover the camera. It's a good cut point, isn't it?
Yeah. True.
Yes.
True.
That's
And
why
running at the camera as
we end
well.
the podcast by jumping at the fucking.
Yeah.
Do you actually do that? We can do that.
I know you'll do
Flip
that.
the table out.
I know you'll do that.
Yeah, but no, running at the camera is good as well because otherwise, when you start for that couple of seconds before the dance starts,
There's some action happening.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And also, if I'm coming from far away towards it, it gives the viewer time to say, "What's that?"
What the hell? What the heck?
and
is
wants
this?
to engage while they figure it out.
Right.
It builds anticipation.
Yes.
Yeah.
Shiori, is everything I just said accurate enough? Okay, so there you go. Shiori's the mastermind of the TikTok, not me. I get told what to do.
Right.
Ah.
Shiori-
Will you
Shiori's
do
very good at
Do
it.
you
Will you film like a
partake
bunch
in
in a
the?
day?
Yeah, do you
Yeah.
partake in the TikTok
Yeah.
much in terms of like watching?
Yes, but I find here's the problem with it. It sucks you in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I have to actively
Yeah.
You know, I have to
You know,
actively
I think it's the sneakiest thing that they do. When you want to stop looking and closing the app, you swipe back, right?
Yeah.
But it will always load one more TikTok when you swipe back. You have to swipe another time to actually close it.
they've drilled into your brainstem.
So
man.
like
what's going on?
you are literally trying to fucking get out.
Right.
And they load you another one in the hopes that in a last ditch effort
Right.
that this
Yeah.
other distraction will work.
So you'd be like,
Yes.
wait, hang on, what was that? Kind of thing, right? Yeah.
And in my case, if Ladybeard comes up, it's like, I got all right.
Connor's
fine,
my boy.
I'm back
Connor's my
in.
boy.
I'm back
Thank you,
in.
bro.
I thought I was out. I was trying to get out. And they're like, we've got the trump card.
It's like being a hitman. You
Yeah.
can never really get out.
Fucking ridiculous. So yeah, it's great seeing you on
Thank
that
you,
as
man.
well.
I
Yeah,
appreciate
yeah,
it.
yeah.
My
Super
TikTok,
cool.
you could go look at my TikTok at Ladybeard_Japan, my group Babybeard at Babybeard_Japan, our new single Macho, first single from the album Omakase, coming soon.
So
Damn, you got to memorize.
Yeah, bro.
recently we had an idol on, and they were telling us the amount of rehearsals they were doing was quite intense. How much of your time is spent like rehearsing versus doing other things?
A lot. Hang on. So this idol was a Japanese idol, yeah?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, and they're doing like only shows in Japan, or they're doing international as well?
Mostly Japanese.
Mostly
Yeah,
Japan,
mostly
yeah.
Japanese.
So this is a whole big,
Well, I'm so sorry. I'm so
conversation.
sorry.
No, that's fine.
Yes.
So in Japan, the idols, right?
Yeah.
There's kind of a distinction between idols and artists. Because idols are really the focus of the whole thing is just. Just these little girls, little girls who go on stage, and the main thing is these little girls are cute.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
the main point.
Yes.
Right.
But once you're 23, 24, definitely 25, you've lost that little girl magic. So now you have to actually do a good show. Right. So this is where you get the distinction between being an idol and being an artist.
Right.
So we behave much more like artists because, as you can see, my little girl magic disappeared a long time ago. So,
But I imagine you're still rehearsing an incredible amount.
yeah, we
right?
rehearse our butts off, really, because otherwise, like with a show like what we're doing, this has always been the case with Lady Beard.
yeah.
Lady Beard is something that's it's either going to be amazing or terrible. Like it's not going to be a 60% okay show.
Right.
Yeah.
Bearded Aussie in a skirt doing heavy metal J-pop, pro wrestling thrown in there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
With two girls, it's absurd. So therefore, it's lots and lots and lots and lots of rehearsal. If all three of us do the same thing at the same time, that's
works.
a great show.
Yeah.
And it's emotionally stimulating for the audience.
Yes.
And it genuinely is an experience worth exchanging resources to consume.
Yes.
If we half-ass the rehearsal, things are butter, everything's a little bit wishy-washy all over the place.
Yeah.
You can see it in the fans if we don't do a good job. You see them go from this engagement to, you know what I'm saying?
Right,
So,
right.
but that's the difference.
So basically, you either die as an idol or you live long enough to be an artist.
Yeah, pretty much.
So what's like the
Damn.
how often a week are you guys rehearsing?
Dude, like we have shows coming up. We'll do, 2 or 3 days a week, and we'll do 5 to 8 hour long rehearsals.
Damn.
8 hours is a big one. It's 8 hours of dancing.
Damn.
It's a lot of
Jesus.
rehearsal. Yeah.
We didn't even know what we were doing for our show until a week before.
Like a week before, yeah.
Really?
We're like, I guess we'll do this.
I'm jealous of your lifestyle.
we did a test show in front of about 20 people in LA just to like kind of test the formula. And they were like, yeah, that was good. And we're like, all right, 26 of those to go.
But, we
awesome.
had a show that was mostly audience interaction.
Yes.
Which,
Yes.
You can't really rehearse for
Yeah.
it,
We
right?
can't rehearse, but it also gives us so much leeway because it's just like we could just say anything or do anything. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
as long as we're doing
We
something.
we were able to play with the audience and feed off the energy and feed
Yes.
back the
Yeah.
energy into them
Yes.
as well.
What was the spot? Because there were no videos of your shows because you didn't allow video cameras.
Yes.
There was some.
Oh, we recorded one show.
Yeah.
One
Okay,
show
I
made it
haven't
up.
seen that video.
Yeah,
then.
yeah.
I've only seen photos. Please explain to me what the biggest clown segment was.
Oh, so
Jerry,
at
go
the-
ahead.
yeah.
As probably the most biggest clownist most
Yeah,
often.
as the clown of the show, I will explain. So the show basically consisted of 3 kind of main game shows. And the final game show was this thing called the Trash Taste Court.
Okay.
Where basically one of us would play as the kind of the judge, if you will, with the mallet there. And then the other 2 would have to draw out of a hat to basically...
Oh, thanks.
don't-
That's heavy as balls.
Yeah, don't. I'm scared now.
That's gonna be a murder weapon now.
I just wanted you to sense the power.
Yeah.
No, I appreciate that very much. This is like Chris Hemsworth Thor right here. That's what this is. Get my hammer. Haha, no one else can pick that up.
So the judge would have that and use that as the gavel.
Oh, I see.
And then it's a heavy boy.
It's really heavy.
And then the other 2 contestants would draw out of a hat, and inside this hat would be a bunch of our past, I guess, opinions that we've had that might have been a little contentious or heated.
Oh, a contentious opinion?
Yeah,
Yes.
we've had plenty of those.
Really?
And we would pick out of the hat. One person who goes first would have to argue for that opinion no matter what.
Oh, wow.
And the other person would have to argue against it. And each person would have 60 seconds to try and convince the crowd that they had the better case for the argument.
Yes.
That's awesome.
But it could
And
have been any of ours opinions.
But it
Yeah.
could have been any of our opinions.
so maybe I would have to defend Connor's opinion.
Yeah, even
or-
if we may not personally agree with it, you had to agree or disagree with whatever you pulled out.
That's an awesome spot.
and
yeah.
whoever lost it had to be the biggest clown.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
you do 3 rounds, and then at the end of the show, whoever lost would come out in a clown costume.
Right.
And that was the biggest
And
clown.
it was a great kind of highlight to the show because it was like a couple 5-10 minutes of really pretty intense
Yeah.
Yeah.
interaction from the audience, shouting, screaming.
And so
like, you know.
your show's essentially an improvised comedy show.
Yes.
Kind of.
Yeah,
yes.
it's
great,
But
man.
the
That's
most
awesome.
With
That's a lot of fun.
structure. There is structure there.
Some
but
structure.
Yes.
Was it like 3 chairs on a stage kind of arrangement? Did you have an MC?
no, it's literally just 3 chairs and a mic
Yeah.
and some mics on the
It
stage.
was normally
That's
about 2 hours.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was- it was-
An hour,
it was
2
a pretty
hours.
fun show.
2 in America doing that. That's excellent.
That was a lot of fun, yeah.
Yeah.
But I think I don't want to tour again.
Why not? What's wrong with touring?
It's just too much.
Yeah.
Too much.
Uh,
I miss
but you did-
my home too much.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Would you do 26 dates in 40 days?
Yeah, 26
Yeah,
shows and
yeah.
4 years.
Yeah.
So hang on. And then between those, was it travel in the morning, do a show
Travel
at night?
at night.
So we were on the bus the entire time, so
Oh, you
we
had the
could
bus?
travel as
Yes.
we were sleeping.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that was
And
definitely a
that was very
lifesaver.
nice, and that was like definitely made it really fun. But occasionally you just like, man, I just want to have something be the same for once, but having to kind of adapt to a new place.
Having to find the bathroom every time you get off the bus.
Find the bathroom.
Yeah.
Showering is kind of like, you're like, where do I shower?
I
You
understand.
know,
I loved it.
Did you really?
Yeah, I'd love to tour again.
He's built for the tour
Yeah,
lifestyle.
I loved it.
We should go on tour together.
Sure.
Let's do it. We'll figure it out.
I'm down. What am I going to do?
I don't know. that's your department.
I'll be on the side of the stage just doing this.
Well, we'll open for you, or you can open for us, or however you want to do it. We'll figure it out.
I think if anything, I should open for you. I feel like you have the more grander show than I could ever
I don't
do.
have 3 million followers on the YouTube though. So
what am I gonna do?
What am I going to do?
If
What, you guys didn't know what you're going to do, and then you went on tour.
You've done music.
Yeah, okay, but if it's these three, right? Like
No,
if it's
no,
us
just
three.
you, just you. I have no interest in
No,
touring.
but I was saying, if it's us three, then I'm a little more confident on stage because I have people to bounce off of.
Really?
I don't know what I'm going to do on stage by myself.
Why don't you do? You could create a monologue.
Well, like just like slam poetry for 15 minutes.
It could well be. If you put down your thoughts in the form of slam poetry, I reckon your fans would very much enjoy seeing that. If you
I
took it on the
feel
road.
like I'm going to get a lot of Baby Beard fans who do not like me.
No, what are you talking about? Dude, about 95% of my fans know who I am from this podcast last time, so I'm pretty sure they'll love it, bro. I don't think you need to worry.
We'll talk about it off camera. We'll talk about it off camera.
Sorry, I need to bring something up. I forgot
Please
to do
do,
this
please do,
earlier.
please do.
Okay.
My phone's in my pocket, and I need to get it out so I can go through this next thing that I wanted to talk about. So
Okay.
Yeah.
I told you already about my escalator bag experience
Yes.
earlier today. Actually, after, because I went and this happened, I had to go and get a new bag quickly.
Okay. Do tell.
Okay.
And I got on the train. I actually wrote a haiku about the experience. So I want to read you my haiku about my torn plastic bag.
Dude, put some
Please
kind,
do.
put some
Can
like
we have some,
really
like,
like
nice music
yeah, put some
and-
music,
Yeah.
you know, filter, cherry
Please
blossom
silence
filter.
in the room.
Here we are. You ready? Here we
Yeah.
are. Plastic shopping bag. Utility of renown. Escalate to death. A haiku by Ladybeard. Thank you very much.
It moves a man to hear such resonating words.
When he
and-
said escalator, I just
Yeah, man. Escalate.
escalate.
Escalator would be too many syllables for my haiku.
Oh.
Have you ever
play
tried to
on
write a
words.
haiku in Japanese? Japanese has so many damn syllables, it's hard to write a haiku. You can like say, my name's... That's the end of your line.
No, I think actually writing a haiku in Japanese is easier.
Get out of here, really?
Yeah, because with
Write one right now.
Japanese, huh?
Write one right now.
Write me a haiku about...
Konnichiwa, konnichiwa.
Oh, come now. Come now, Joseph.
It's easy, right? Hear me out. It's easy because hiragana is literally built on syllables. So
Sure.
the rule of thumb with a haiku is 5 characters, 7 characters, 5 characters.
Yes.
Whereas with English, you can have a word that is, say, 2 syllables or 3 syllables, but then you can have another word that is probably twice as long that also has 3 syllables. So every single time you have to sound out every word and to be like, wait, is this 5 syllables? Wait, depending on how you pronounce it, it could be 6 syllables.
But saying a basic word in Japanese, one word requires 492 syllables.
That's why it's poetry.
This is your show. This is your show, my friend. This is the show we're taking on the road. Joey's poetry experience.
I'm not claiming to be a haiku master at all.
Joey is
please.
going to be delivering haikus
yeah.
across America.
That's what I can do. That's what I can do to open your show. I can just like haiku readings for 20 minutes.
You'll get more fans than we will. Be awesome.